There's a moment you've likely experienced many times, even if you've never talked about it. A younger woman glances at you briefly, not in a dramatic or obvious way, just for a second. Then she smiles. Something shifts inside you, but almost immediately you brush it off. You tell yourself she's just being polite, that it doesn't mean anything, that she probably smiles at everyone. And just like that, the moment disappears. But here's something most men never truly hear. Those moments are rarely random. That smile wasn't an accident. It didn't need to be obvious to matter. Men who pay attention begin to see a deeper pattern. Human behavior doesn't always announce itself loudly. More often, it shows up quietly and waits to see who notices. When a younger woman smiles at you, your instinct might be to downplay it. You assume attraction has to be earned through effort, through impressing, through proving something. That's how younger men tend to operate. But what you may not realize is that what you've stopped doing is exactly what's now being noticed. Most men ignore moments like this for one simple reason. They've stopped trusting their own perception. That doubt didn't show up overnight. It built slowly over the years. You were told, directly or indirectly, that attraction fades as you get older, that attention belongs to youth, that if a younger woman notices you, it must be coincidence or meaningless. So, without realizing it, you trained yourself to dismiss these signals before they even fully register. You're no longer trying to prove your worth. You're not constantly seeking approval or adjusting yourself to fit expectations. You're simply present. And that presence carries weight. Real confidence isn't loud. It doesn't need to be. It's something people feel without explanation. It shows in how you stand, how you move, how you take your time. There's no rush, no tension. That calmness speaks before you ever say a word. So when that smile happens in a simple place like a cafe or a hallway, it's often not planned. Her mind didn't calculate it. Her body reacted first. Her nervous system made a quick decision before her thoughts had time to catch up. The smile just appeared. That's where most explanations fall short. People say confidence is attractive, but they don't go deeper. What she's responding to is a quiet sense of control, a grounded energy. You're not trying to force anything, not trying to stand out. And in a world full of noise and effort, that stillness stands out on its own. Younger men are often still searching for themselves. They react quickly, try too hard, and constantly check how they're being perceived. You're not doing that anymore. That contrast is powerful, and it's exactly what gets noticed. But the smile isn't just about attraction. There's another layer to it. Comfort. Not loud or dramatic comfort, but a subtle emotional ease. You're not trying to dominate the moment or push it in any direction. You're simply there, steady and grounded. That creates a sense of stability, and stability makes people feel at ease. In that brief moment, she doesn't feel pressure. She doesn't feel judged. She doesn't feel like she has to perform or impress. She can just be, and that's rare. The smile becomes a small reflection of that feeling. But here's where many men get it wrong. They think it has to be either attraction or politeness. In reality, it's often neither. Sometimes it's a quiet, unspoken question. She's sensing something and wondering if it's real. Are you truly as calm as you seem? That question happens internally, and if you react too quickly or look away out of discomfort, the moment fades, not because you failed, but because it was never given space to unfold. Men who chase tend to rush. Men who understand simply allow the moment to exist. At a deeper level, that smile can also be about recognition. Not your age, your looks, or your status, but something within you. A sense that you've settled into yourself, that you're no longer searching for who you are. You've already made that decision. That creates a quiet, powerful presence. The truth is, Many older men don't even realize this shift has already happened within them. You remember a time when attention had to be earned, when being noticed required effort. So now, when it happens naturally, you question it. But that doubt isn't humility. It's an old belief that no longer reflects who you've become. It's something people don't always notice right away, but they feel it. The way you carry yourself has changed. You stand with more ease, you move without tension, and you don't rush through moments anymore. That quiet stillness speaks for you before you even open your mouth. So when a younger woman smiles at you in an ordinary place like a cafe or a hallway, it usually isn't something she planned. It happens on its own. Her mind doesn't sit there analyzing it first. Her body reacts instantly, and her nervous system makes a decision before her thoughts can catch up. The smile just shows up naturally, and that's the part most people misunderstand. They say confidence is attractive, but they leave it at that, which barely scratches the surface. What she's actually responding to goes deeper. It's a calm kind of control, a quiet strength. When a man no longer seeks approval, he carries a different energy. It's not intense or overwhelming, just steady and grounded. It feels like there's nothing he needs to prove. And in a world full of noise and constant effort, that kind of presence stands out clearly. Younger men are often still trying to figure themselves out. They react quickly, overthink things, and try hard to be seen in a certain way. But you're not operating like that anymore. That contrast is noticeable, and it's exactly what catches her attention. That small smile becomes her natural response to something she might not even fully understand yet. It's subtle, but it's real. At the same time, that smile isn't only about attraction. There's another layer beneath it. It's about feeling safe, but not in a loud or obvious way. It's a quiet, emotional comfort. You're not trying to control the situation or push anything forward. You're not trying to win or impress. You're simply there, steady and composed. That sense of stability creates ease, and when there's ease, she can relax without even thinking about it. In that brief moment, she doesn't feel judged. She doesn't feel like she has to act a certain way or live up to anything. She can just exist as she is, and that's something rare. So that smile becomes a small signal of that comfort. But many men misread it. They assume it has to mean clear interest or simple politeness, when often it's neither. Sometimes it's more like a quiet, unspoken question. She's picking up on something and wondering about it. Is he really as calm and grounded as he seems? That question happens internally. And if you react too fast or pull away out of discomfort, the moment fades. Not because you did something wrong, but because it wasn't given space to grow. Men who are always chasing tend to rush these moments. Men who truly understand them don't force anything. They just let the moment be. At a deeper level, that smile can also come from recognition, not of your age, your looks, or your status, but of something within you. A sense that you're settled in who you are, that you're no longer searching for identity because you've already found it. That creates a quiet but powerful presence. The reality is, many older men don't even realize they've reached this point. You still remember when attention felt like something you had to work for, when being noticed required effort. So now that it happens more naturally, your instinct is to question it. But that doubt isn't humility. It's an old belief that no longer fits the man you've become.